Hello everyone, thanks for joining Nollywood Reviews again today. If you're watching for the first time, I'll advise that you hit the subscribe button and you won't regret doing so. Today I'm bringing you another Yoruba movie review. Remember I promised in my last video that I was going to bring you a review on Agbejoro. So my review for today is on Agbejoro. It's a movie written by Kemi and directed by Seyi Olaya. So I like to say that this story is an interesting one. I like the story. It tells us about what goes around comes around. That's the common saying that I feel we are all familiar with. Let me tell you a little bit about the movie. The movie is actually about a young lady by name Adeniyi, who is a practicing lawyer and believes that there is no case too difficult to crack. That's in our words. She came across a very difficult case of murder, and she felt like she could crack this case. But the result of the case actually boomeranged on her. I want you to go and watch it if you haven't watched it. Like I said, I really like this movie. First thing is that attention was given to details in this movie, talking about fingerprints, talking about sites of the incidents. Another thing I like about the movie is the production as a whole. Clear picture, good sound quality. I really liked those. I like the acting as well. Kemi Afolabi really tried in this movie. She did the lead actress role kind of, and she really acted well. She acted the role of Adeniyi. She was actually the lawyer in this movie. I like the fact that the court scenes were not really shown. There's a way you can actually make a movie short. This movie was just below 1.5 hours, which I liked. And another thing I like about the movie is that there is no second part to it. And that is one thing I have noticed concerning Kemi's movie. Almost all our movies, if you watch my channel videos, you find other reviews on Koto, you find other reviews on Ojo Etsy and so on. She usually does just the parts. Before you find out doing a second part in a movie, you would have watched like 5 movies, without a second part. I like that as well about Kemi's movie. However, I observed some things in this movie, and first is the introductory scene. I could hear the voice of either the coordinator or the director in the background, telling Kenny George to drop the bottle on the pool table, telling her to jump and all those things. I could hear those background voices. So please, let's be careful during our editing, during our recordings. Let us give attention to things like that. Another thing that I observed in this movie were the drunk scenes. I didn't really feel like the scenes were perfect. I did not really get the vibe of, seeing a drunk person talking or interacting with other people. It didn't really look perfect to me. But overall, I've rated this movie a 3.8 over 5. I like the story. I like the way it ended. I like the twist that was put into the movie, telling us that at the end of the day, Bayo actually married someone else, So let me just give you a few faces that you should expect to see in this movie. First is Adeniyi Johnson, Kemi Afolabi, Seyi, Edun, Kemi herself. Anyways, that's all I have for you today on Nollywood Reviews. If you haven't subscribed, like I said earlier, just click the subscribe button. Check my channel videos. You will find a lot of movies that you can watch and you will enjoy them. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay blessed and remember, God loves you. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.